Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different because it's something that is in desperate need of doing, and I feel like there is no better way to motivate me to do this than to bring you along on the journey with me, because if you watch my videos I feel like this will be no surprise to you at all, but dressing room is an absolute state, and I'm actually at the point now where even when I'm doing like a tidy, it's just not feeling tidy because it's cluttered. There's things that I'm not using that are just out all the time, and I really need to just reevaluate my dressing room situation. So today we're going to do it together and we're going to have a declutter. I'm going to make piles to go to charity. I'm going to try and vintage some stuff. I'm going to go through all of the drawers and the areas of this room that I have been avoiding like the plague, because I just feel like going into spring, there's no better time to do it. It's like a spring preparation for summer. Like, we're slowly transitioning, maybe not just yet because it's absolutely freezing here still, but we're slowly like transitioning into like a new season of a wardrobe, and I just feel like this is the perfect time to do this huge job that, as I say, I've been putting off. So welcome back. I'm really excited to do this with you. I don't know whether to start in the wardrobe or the dressing table. I feel like it would make sense to get the dressing table done first because I've just got myself ready for the day and this is what we're working with. So let's tackle the dressing table first. I do kind of want to completely redo this room at some point. That's going to be a later down the line job. We're not going to do that today or anytime really soon, but this is going to be like a temporary fix. But I would like to get some more drawers and storage just to kind of like tackle this issue, because it's just always looking so messy in here. So let's try and strip back what we can, have a bit of a declutter, and I feel like that might help the situation temporarily before we do like a full furniture switch up in here. So let's give you a little bit of a before rundown. So the setup with my dressing table at the moment, this is my dressing room. I'm speaking like I'd assume that you'd know if you watch my videos. I added this spare bed in the summer, like last summer, just for when we have guests staying over. And then this half of the room is my dressing space with obviously my dressing table here, and then we've got my Pax wardrobes here. So it's quite a good size, and I just feel like it feels a lot smaller because, as I say, I just have so much clutter everywhere. So this tray, I kind of put this here to try and be aesthetic. When I last did a bit of like a dressing room makeover, it's not worked because it's just been loaded up with all of my stuff and my favourite word of this video so far, clutter. And then I've got this huge desk with these two drawers in. This one I don't think is actually that bad for my standards anyway. This is like my everyday makeup that I reach for, and it is in little sections. I think I have actually managed to keep it in the sections. This is what has worked best for me, because I used to have a makeup bag on here. So this was like an attempt at trying to be a little bit tidier, and it has worked for me. I feel like if it's just easy to access, I can literally just throw pieces in the right compartment. That's what works for me. I've just done that with my skincare trolley in the bathroom because I'm just a naturally messy person and I just need like it easy and functional. So having like base, eyes, lips, setting sprays and primers and stuff, that has worked for me the best. And then this one is where we've kind of got out of control. This is meant to be a hair drawer, and you can just see like it's just absolute mess in there. Like every time I open that, it just really kills my vibe, and I feel like getting ready, self-care, that kind of thing, it's like therapeutic for me. So when things are looking like this, it's not doing much for me therapeutically. Like, it's just not working out. So I need to organise that, and just the usual mess of me getting ready. And then I've got like bits out all the time. This is like a little quick solution that I've done. I don't like it though. It just adds to that messy, chaotic vibe. So I need to think of a better solution to store all of my claw grips, because I love a claw grip, and as you can see, we're overwhelmed with them. So I've just kind of like clipped them on there, but that's not working out. So I think what I'm going to do is tackle one drawer at a time. Otherwise you just end up ripping everything out and it just gets overwhelming. So I'm going to start on this one, take everything out, and then we can reorganise. Okay, I'm literally going to just shove everything to the side for now. I'm going to put those away. I really need to think of a better way to like store my hair appliances as well, because that is bothering me. But anyway, let's take this out. I think these inserts are actually from the kitchen section in IKEA. I think they're like inserts for kitchen drawers, but they're really handy and they fit perfectly in my dressing room drawers, which is where I got those from. They're literally like £1 or something. Okay, we've got even more claw grips at the back, combs, we've got an Allen key in here, like, and then hair products, hair bands, little hair elastics. I am going to go and grab a cloth actually, because I'm going to wipe these drawers out while I'm doing this. I'm just going to give these a wipe out. They've got hair, dust, random crumbs and all sorts in here, so I'm just going to give these a clean. And then I'm going to use these wipes. I get these from Sainsbury's. I've really been liking them. I use them like around the bathroom and that, but they're just really nice smelling antibac wipes. Okay, I'm just going to rip the plaster off and I'm just going to throw all of this stuff out. Oh my god, I'm scared. Right. Okay, I'm not sure that was the best idea. I've literally got bobby pins covering my whole table now. Right, anyway, so this is the organiser, so I'm going to pop that in. I'm going to give those a little wipe actually because they're a bit hairy. Okay, so going back in here is all of my hair stuff, so I just need to organise where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put hair products in here. Some of them are a bit long though, so that's going to annoy me if they don't fit. Let's see what we've got. Right, we've got, do you know what, I'm an absolute nightmare for losing lids off of the tops of bottles and stuff. It actually really irritates me. So I've got these. This is just a heat defence from GHD that they sent me with my little blow dryer that I'm absolutely loving. And then I've got this, which I use after every single blow dry. Colour out again though. Smashed lid, smashed and lost lid. But I absolutely love this. I just twist the nozzle off and I just plop it in my hands because I love the product that much. It's the Dream Cocktail. And then I've got the Colour Out Volumising Spray. So to be fair, these are all like my... Will that fit? Just fit? Like that would just be perfect if that just went in there, but it's not going to, is it? I think that'll... Will that shirt? Yeah. So these are like my blow dry products. I'm also going to pop in there my Red Ken Acidic Bonding Concentrate because I use that when I blow dry as well. And then have we got any other products that need to go in there? I think that's it for like, oh, I need this. Of course, my Coco and Eve Miracle Hair Elixir. I'm going to pop that in there as well. So to be fair, that's all of my products that I'll use for a blow dry. And then we've got all of my rollers. These are covered in hair. I need one of those little, oh, I think I got one actually with my, could do with like de-hairing all of them. I think I'm going to take all the hair out of my rollers before I put them in there. That didn't really work, but I'm just going to pop the rollers in this bottom one and they fit pretty much perfectly, which is really satisfying. This next one I think I'm going to use for like my dividing clips. So I've got I don't know the names of these clips, but I've got loads of these, you know, like the plastic divider clips. I'm going to pop those in there ready for when I blow dry. This mainly is like my blow dry drawer because any other like brushes and stuff that I use for just like daily styling are on my dressing table at the moment, but I think I will like reevaluate that, so I'm just keeping this as like a blow dry drawer for now. So I'm just going to pop all of my little divider clips. I've also got these, are these called crocodile clips? I'm not sure, but again in the same sort of category, so I'm going to put those in there as well. I have a love-hate with these kind of clips, you know, the ones that are meant to stop you getting like an imprint when you put them in your hair, because I've only used them a few times and most of the time when I put these in my hair they get all tangled, like my hair gets all tangled and caught in them and I literally have to rip out a chunk of my hair to remove the clip. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or I'm putting them in the wrong way or something, so I'm like, do I keep these or not? But I feel like they are just handy to have. This is why I end up with clutter, because I have this mindset, but I think I am just going to pop them in that little separating clip section because you never know when you're going to need them. I've literally just got like a sea of bobby pins covering this dressing room table. They did come in this little case from Primark, but I think it's broken, so I don't know, I'm just going to collect them and then I can keep them in there, and at least like they can stay in this little pot and they're not going to cover the whole of the bottom of this, because when I took this out it was literally covered the bottom with all of these bobby pins, so I'm going to try and like get them all together at least. Okay, so this back section I'm going to leave for like little bubbles, my bobby pins, my little hair elastics that I use for doing like plaits and stuff like that. I'm just going to pop those in there so they're all together. I'm starting like a bit of a bin pile as well, and I feel like the Alice band days for me are over. I don't know if that's like a summer thing, but these ones were too big for me anyway. They were like really baggy when I put them on, so I'm just going to chuck. I'm also just having a bit of a clear out of my scrunchies that I'm not really feeling anymore. This one, bin pile. This one's quite cute. I feel like scrunchies are more of like a summer thing, especially like these type of like little frilly cute summery ones that are going to go with summer dresses. So I think I'm going to make a little scrunchie compartment here. And now I've cleared some stuff out and organised them, I've got this space here at the side of the drawer, so I'm thinking I'm going to put all of my claw grips, if they fit, along here, and then they're tidied away, and that gets rid of that clutter on there. I'm meant to be decluttering, but I actually cannot bring myself to throw away any of these claw grips. I absolutely just love a claw grip, and I feel like you need a different colour for different outfits, so I'm not throwing any of these away. They're just going to go at the side of this little compartment. I feel like this space was made for all my little clips. Is that going to shut? Yeah, we're good. Okay, it's still looking pretty full, but I've managed to bin a few things, and each thing has its own little section now. So we've got products, rollers obviously, divider clips, we've got some, I overspilled there divider clips, but it's fine. That's mainly like scrunchies, hair bubbles, bobby pins, scrunchies, and then all of my clips here. And the drawer actually shuts, which it wasn't doing last time, so that is a win. I'm trying to think of a way that I can make this look neat, aesthetic, clean girl, like I've got my life together, whilst at the same time like storing all of these bits. Like obviously I've got all my hair appliances here. If you've got any ideas, please let me know. I'm thinking I need some storage for underneath here. Like I'm even debating getting another one of my little IKEA trolleys. Let me show you what I mean. This is what I use for all of my skincare and stuff, if you haven't seen this already, and I feel like one of those maybe under my dressing table might be good for like my hairdryer, my curlers, my appliances, that kind of thing. Imagine one of those like maybe there with all of that stuff on top. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. I don't know if it'd fit. I think you can get smaller ones, but I want it to be easily grabbable. Like I'm not always a fan of like shoving things in drawers. So let me know if you've got any ideas for that can make that look a little bit neater. I have thought about maybe getting some hooks on the side of here to like hook them all on, but again, I'm not sure. I don't know if that will still look messy, but let me know if you've got any ideas. Anyway, I'm going to try and tackle this top bit. I'm going to revisit this because again, like the idea of that was to make it look cute, make it look girly, like give it a bit of like decor, and it's just ended up being a dumping ground for more clutter. So I'm going to have a little clear out of this because I definitely don't use and don't need all of this in here. Okay, the thought behind having my neon pod here was all well and good, but realistically, do I turn that on now when I'm getting ready? No, I don't. I just sit down and start getting ready and don't even think about things like this. But the first few days that I put this there, I really enjoyed it. It was like aromatherapy. I turned it on. I made more of like a thing of getting ready. I just don't use it though, and I really do love this. I used to love putting it on in the bath, so I might relocate that to the bathroom. I've got like my little essential oils here that go in it. So the intentions were there, but it's just not worked out. So I'm going to remove this from my dressing room. I've then got like a lot of body lotions and potions. So for like post bath, which again, I do quite like, because after I come out of the shower or the bath, I come straight into my dressing room to get changed into like, just ignore all this going on, but to get changed into my PJs. And I do love having like 10 minutes in here putting my body butters on, my gradual tan moisturiser, you know, like after you've had a shave, pre-pyjamas. So I don't know whether to try and keep some of this out. The problem with me, like, I see these pictures of these really, like, tidy, aesthetic, organised girls, Pinterest vibes, and they'll take a picture of, like, their little setup with all of their, like, matching moisturisers and body lotions and candles. You know the type of ones I mean, before they're getting into the bath, they're taking a picture of their little tray setup with, like, a candle burning, and it just looks so matchy and so, like, aesthetically pleasing. I don't have that. Like, all of my stuff is mismatched, probably bought from Home Bargains, which absolutely nothing wrong with. Like, these are my favourite post-bath products at the moment. My £2 Palmer's Gradual Tanner and my little Sol de Janeiro dupe. But, like, having these products out on display just doesn't give the same vibe as, like, having Jo Malone stuff out. Do you know what I mean? I think that's maybe where it starts to look a bit, like, chaotic with all the different packaging and everything. So, I'm having a little think of what to do here. I've got some little perfume stragglers. I think that one is literally completely empty. I've been using the absolute dregs of that. What a throwback. This is like what my mum used to wear early 2000s when I was a little girl. I think this actually was hers. She had like half a bottle left and she gave it to me because it's like my new favourite perfume. It's like so nostalgic, but I really enjoy the smell of it as well. And then she bought me this one for Christmas, Gucci Rush. Again, really nostalgic. It reminds me of being little and my mum like picking me up and I could just smell her when I was a little girl. So that is like nostalgic / a really nice fragrance. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, I don't know whether to keep this as like a post-bath / shower tray and try and keep it looking aesthetic. But as I say, it's just not... I don't know, I feel like I'm overthinking this now. But yeah, anyway, I've got like my body moisturisers, my oils. Let's just think about what we're going to do with those. Another body lotion. I've then got like a little body spray that I love. This was from Superdrug Halloween collab. I don't really want that out. I don't know. And then I'm trying to be better at cuticle oiling because my cuticles, my hands, especially this time of year when it's been cold for months, are just in absolute state. So I have been trying my absolute best to, as well as moisturise my body every day, to applying cuticle oil to my cuticles. So I think I might try and leave it out because it will like remind me and prompt me to actually apply it. And then in here I've got like my jewellery in this little trinket dish that I got from the range, I think. But I've just got like jewellery boxes. It's this type of stuff that you like want to keep, but it just clutters things up, doesn't it? I don't know. So I've got empty boxes, scrunchie that can go in the new scrunchie compartment, and then I've just got like my watch and my jewellery bits in here. I might relocate these and just keep this as like minimal as possible with my little watch and my earrings and stuff in, and keep that on the tray because I feel like that goes on the tray. That's what that was bought for. Keep that there. Do I need a diffuser in here? This probably hasn't even got any. Oh, it's got a little bit in. I don't know, like this is what I mean. I feel like I have so much of like this stuff that then adding like a diffuser is just like taking it to the extremes and taking it too far. Let's flip these reeds round to get the smell going. Oh, that would look cute if I could just have it like that. But then where do I put all of this stuff? Do I relocate this into the bathroom? I think I might do. I'm going to keep my Palmer's out because I do use this most days if I'm tanning. So I'm going to keep my Palmer's out, and then I'm going to keep my cuticle oil in there because I'm going to try and use that every day. And then will that go? Okay, all that's staying in there is my body lotions because I do use those every day, so I feel like it would be silly to not have those in there, and I don't want to stop using them. So that looks okay. We're keeping it like that. I feel like that looks a little bit better to what it was. Now moving to the second drawer that I've got in my dressing table, which is my makeup one, which isn't too bad to be fair. There's just a few little things that need like putting back in their places, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of clear out to see if I can get rid of any old products, because like looking back at me right now is things like this, but I actually use this every day. Like this is my only makeup powder that I have at the moment, so I'm literally like scraping my brush in there. And me and Sam are going on a shopping trip this weekend though, and I've been starting like this process. I've like started a little list of things that I actually need from this shopping trip, because I feel like when I go on these shopping trips like every week on my own, popping into town, I just pick up random stuff that I don't need and neglect the things that I desperately need. For example, powder. Like, how do I think this is okay? So I'm actually gonna do I get rid of that? I think I am just gonna get rid of that. Like, there's no use in me keeping that. So that's going in the bin pile, and I'm just going to go through like all of my products to see if there's anything else that is in that bad of a state. This is pretty much empty, and I've got a fresh one on my little tray now, so that can go in the bin. And yeah, I'm just going to have a look through. This can be relocated. That's like another jewellery box. I need to find somewhere to put like... Do we keep these? Let me know if you keep these. Like, if you've got pieces of jewellery, do you keep the box for them? Like, I'm not sure if that's me being a hoarder or if that's just what people do. I don't know. I'm going to relocate, and then I just need to pop away all of these makeup bits that I've used today back in their places. Honestly, when it comes to makeup, I just don't know my stuff anymore. Like, I used to be that girl that would sit and watch makeup tutorials for like hours and replicate that. When I used to go clubbing and that's what I used to do. And I actually went through a phase of being really good with makeup and like knowing what were the best products, and I really got into it. Now because I just never do like a full face of makeup, I'll literally just put a little bit on if I fancy it. But because I don't go out, I don't really put on like a full face of makeup. So like, look at this. This is my bronzer currently. So that is going on the list of what I need to buy this weekend. And I'm going to treat myself to some makeup products. So let me know your favourite makeup products. If you like a similar look to me, something a bit glowy but really natural, dewy. I need a good bronzer, I need a good setting powder. I also need like this sort of vibe, you know, something that's not as heavy or as full as a foundation that you can wear every day, that you can barely feel on your face, because I hate the feeling of like heavy makeup on my face. I actually popped into Space NK with Sam and Lola at the weekend, and the girl in there was really helpful, and she put a little sample pot for me of, I don't even know what this is now. It says Veil, oh, it's an hourglass. What would you even call that? It's not a CC cream, like a skin tint sort of thing. I think I took a picture of the label because when I put it on the back of my hand, it felt incredible. So it's the, is it the Soft Glow foundation? Oh no, hydrating skin tint. It's called Veil, duh. I didn't know if that was the shade, in shade 5. And honestly, when I put that on the back of my hand, I was like, wow, I need that. So she gave me a little pot to try, because I said that I break out easily from makeup products. So she was like, well, try it first before you buy it, because obviously it's an investment. Hourglass is quite spendy, but I'm willing to pay it if it's a good one. So I might test that out when we go shopping at the weekend and put that on and see how that feels on my skin. So I'm going to pop that in there. And yeah, let me know your makeup recommendations. That's what I was going to do as well, add a bronzer. So I'm in need of a setting powder, a like skin tint sort of thing, but I'm hoping that I'm going to like that Hourglass one. And have I said setting powder, bronzer, skin tint? Let me know your recommendations, because I clearly desperately need them. This is one of my absolute favourite makeup products. I'm just going to give that bottle a bit of a wipe. It is the, I know I've just like not really set myself up here to be giving out makeup recommendations, but it is the, oh my god, the Ilamask Beyond Liquid Highlighter in shade Days. If you love like a dewy, natural, it looks like you've got like juicy skincare on, that's the product for you. I absolutely love it. It's the most prettiest highlighter I've ever used in my life, and it just blends so seamlessly. Like literally no effort has to be put in to making it look really seamless and natural on your face. Loving this as well. I wasn't sure if this was breaking me out, but I'm not sure if it's made anything worse for me, to be honest. It's the only concealer that will like properly conceal my breakouts, and it's this little NARS pot concealer. I use this with a little brush, and it really does help when I'm having like bad skin flare-ups. It just really covers everything. Just pop these. So I just got like basic sections in here. This one is for my base, so like my concealers, my foundations, my highlighters, my blushes, that kind of thing. And then I've got lips here, eyes, setting sprays and primers. I should probably be taking this all out and wiping these drawers, but I actually can't be bothered to do that right now. I think that's everything packed in there, so let me show you. Again, I know this could be so much neater, but this is what works for me, and for me to be as messy as I am for something to work, I'm going to stick with it. So yeah, we just got all the sections here. I've popped my perfumes in here. I need some new perfume as well. This is the only perfume I've got at the moment, so if you've got any good perfume recommendations, again, let me know in the comments. I like something that's really light, floral, everyday. I don't like sickly sweet strong perfumes, so anything that's like really dainty and floral and light, let me know your recommendations. And then I always just keep a pack of cheap makeup wipes in here to wipe like makeup off the back of my hand while I'm doing it and everything. So that is that drawer done and dusted. I think out of like my whole dressing table situation, this is the area that like stresses me out the most, because I just don't know what to do with it. As I said, if you've got any like ideas of what I could do, or like storage bits that you think would work here, let me know, because these appliances are just like sat out in the open. I might have a little scroll on Pinterest and see if there's any like ideas that I could actually do today without like having to go out and buy anything. When I've just had like a little quick search here for like hair appliance storage, there's some good like little holders that I'm thinking of ordering, like, you know, that you'd see at hairdressers that you can literally like slot your hairdryer into, and then I'm thinking about putting it on the end there so that I can literally just like grab my hairdryer, put it in, and it's at the side and tucked away, so it's not out on there like that. But I'm just gonna have a look on Pinterest to see. I mean, I'm not gonna have anything in the house that is gonna do the job, but like just to tidy it away for now. And then I think I actually will end up ordering something along the lines, or even that is quite good. That's like a tabletop one, but I quite like these ones where you like slot and hang things from. Okay, so I actually just managed to find this basket, which I think will be perfect. So what I'm going to do, I don't need this lamp anymore. Don't ask me where I'm going to put it, but that is making things a lot worse in here, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to clear the space first, and then I can wipe down my desk because it's very much in need of it, especially over in this corner. There's literally still matcha all over here from when I knocked that the other day. Okay, so I'm thinking have the basket like that, and then I can literally pop all of my appliances in here. For now, I think I am going to end up ordering one of those like actual hangers that I can, as I said, attach on the side here and hang them from. But for now, does this work? I don't know actually. It'll do. I feel like it's better than just having them laying out. And then I just got my hairbrushes in like a clear acrylic storage. I'm going to pop them there, pop the hairspray there. I know that still looks cluttered, but I feel like it looks a little bit more organised now that it's all tidied away in that little basket. Okay, so this is how we're looking. I know to some people this will still be cluttered and you're probably thinking you've gone to all that effort for it to still look like that, but for me it's functional and hopefully I can keep it like this. And then we've got the drawers all organised, so that's that section done. Now we're moving on to the wardrobes. I'm going to do it section at a time. So this side we've got coats, jackets, bags and shoes, and then this is like obviously clothes. In here I've got knickers, socks, PJs, gym wear. So I'm going to start on the clothes side, I think, because that's going to be the hardest one. I think I'm just going to time-lapse this part because it's just going to be me pulling out all of my clothes, deciding whether I'm going to send them to charity, put them on Vinted, get rid or keep them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And the rule I use with this, especially when we're going into a new season, I feel like this is the best time to do it. If you've not worn it in the past like 6 months, get rid, because you don't use it, you don't want it. So that's the rule that I'm going to stick to today. So I just had a little bit of a lunch break and I'm picking up again. I've stripped out as much as I can from my like hanging space. I'm not going to show you in here just because this is like my knicker and underwear drawer, so I'm going to get on and just declutter and sort that out and do what I need to do in there. And then the drawers below are like my gym stuff and my pyjamas. I'm thinking of having a clear out of the PJs, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it because PJs is literally like my weak spot. I have probably more PJs than I do actual clothes. So I'm going to get on now, tackle my underwear, then we can work on the gym and the PJs. I always get comments about my gym wear, like my leggings or my tops, and honestly I'd say like 90% of my gym wardrobe at the moment is from TikTok shop. Like I cannot fault a TikTok shop legging, sports top. Like if you want to have some new like cute little gym outfits or Pilates outfits, go on TikTok shop before you spend an absolute fortune on these big brands, because honestly when you actually look at the fabric compositions of these pieces, they're pretty much the same as the companies that you're spending like £60 on a pair of leggings. So definitely worth it. I got a 3-pack of these tops. I think I got a cream, black, and, or was it a 2-pack? A cream and a black. But these are like my absolute favourite tops at the gym at the moment. They're cross straps on the back, and they've got a really nice flattering cup inside. So this with a pair of leggings is like my go-to gym outfit at the moment, and I'm pretty sure I paid like £7 for a pack of 2, which is just insane. Like I'd literally opt for TikTok shop over anywhere else at the moment for that kind of thing. Okay, so that is gym / chilling clothes all done. We've got sweatshirts, bottoms, more bottoms, gym tops and leggings in there. And then this drawer again is meant to be pyjamas. Have I just stuffed random bits of clothing there to hide them away? Yes. So I'm just going to do the same process again. Scoop it all out and then align it all in little rows like this. But hopefully by the end of it, this will all just be pyjamas, and I'm going to relocate those random bits of clothes. Okay, so that is the PJ drawer done as well. So that's that side finished. I've now just got this side. I'm not going to throw away or get rid of any of my coats or jackets because I did that not too long ago. I had a bit of a sort out. So the only thing really that I'm going to tackle is the bag situation. Again, if you've got any good ideas of how I can store those bags in those wardrobes, let me know, because this is just how it always ends up. I try to like stack them in rows, but they just get toppled over and it just never lasts. So let me know if you've got any good ideas for that. I'm just going to have a bit of a neaten up of those, maybe like spread some over to this side as well, and then that will be us all finished. That is my little dressing room, as sorted as it's going to be today. Definitely such an improvement. Like, even inside the drawers, this is just going to make so much easier. And over here, it's just that itch for my brain, you know. I know to some people this will still seem quite untidy, but for me, definitely an improvement. So thank you so much if you have watched along for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, something a little bit different. I am gonna start a fresh weekly vlog as soon as I stop recording, but yeah, thank you so much as always for being here, for watching. I really appreciate it. I did also want to slip in here, if you do enjoy my videos, please do make sure to press the thumbs up, click the subscribe button, all the usual, just because it really does help out, and I am trying to grow my little Diddy YouTube channel this year, so it would be really appreciated. But thank you so much as always. Have a lovely rest of your day, your evening, and I will see you in the next one.